fans, athletes, and officials all had to battle some elements this weekend, but it's officially 55 consecutive sellouts on the Saturday of the Drake Relays, and what a competition it was this afternoon. Michael Admire, along with the Franklin P. Johnson, director of the Drake Relays, Blake Bolden, and welcome into the Relays recap. We've been doing these all week, and you kind of know how it goes. We start off with some of the top performances of the day. And let's start off with the elite division and the hurdles. 𝐑𝐞𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐬 Muhammad already has a pretty decorated career. Now she can add a Drake Relays flag to that illustrious career.
That's right. Drake Relays record, world leader. I mean, an incredible performance to come out. And, you know, the last time she ran in Drake Stadium, she set a world record. This time out, conditions were far less favorable, but she got that Drake Relays record. Really exciting way to kick off the elite afternoon. Preceded only by Alison Dos Santos. Out of lane 7, had an impressive run. Second fastest time in the world. The current world leader was in third place in this event, though, Khalifa Rosser. So, terrific competition, no doubt, in those 400 hurdles, and the crowd really got behind 𝐑𝐞𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐬, as you'd expect.
Let's hear from 𝐑𝐞𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐬 Muhammad and Dos Santos.
I have had a lot of memorable races here. It's my first one back since running that world record at the time. So it just feels good. I love the stadium. It's actually really one of my favorite stadiums. Sorry, Eugene. But I really do love it here.
You really want to run. You need to run. And let's go try if it's have sun or not, it's rain or not, we need to run.
So let's go from the Blue Oval to the field events, and Ryan Krauser, man, he put on a show, again, braving some of the elements, plus an impressive performance out of 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐚𝐲𝐬 and the long jump.
Yeah, that's right. Also, to start with 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐚𝐲𝐬. 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐚𝐲𝐬 entered into the Drake Relays with the goal at the end of the season having a medal at the World Championships in Eugene in both the triple jump and the long jump. You know, so she's been an American record holder in the triple jump, and part of her campaign this year is to come out, get that experience in the long jump, and she beat an Olympic medalist from Tokyo. So an exciting start to her outdoor season, no doubt. And then, of course, Ryan Krauser does what he did best, or he did what he does best, and that's win and throw that 16-pound steel ball a long way. You know, so he opened up, I think, with a 70-foot shot put and didn't look back after that. When you throw that 70 feet like it's a hobby, it's just incredible to watch. And of course, I mean, I think at the time there were probably 10,000 people in their seats, on the edge of their seats, watching every one of his throws. And Ryan, as a showman, started the clap, which you don't usually see. That's for the shot put. It's more of a long jump or a triple jump. But he enjoys the fans, and the fans enjoy Ryan Krauser here at Drake Stadium.
It's great always getting to see some of these familiar faces back at Drake Stadium. So let's hear from Ryan Krauser and 𝐑𝐞𝐜𝐚𝐲𝐬.
Yeah, it's always great coming back. The fans were clapping, and they gave me a great introduction, listed off my accolades, so I really appreciated the love here.
Yeah, so we have a fantastic set of fans, I feel like, every time at the Drake Relays. And they seem to love the shot, and they get really into it, which is awesome to see. Sometimes they have the shot far away from the stands or just don't get a ton of attention, but here, every single throw, the crowd's into it, and they really enjoy it. And so as an athlete, that makes it so much easier to perform better and so much more conducive to throwing far. So I really enjoy coming here and getting the crowd into it and having a good time along with them.
Well, the elite field was certainly special. High school field, as always, was extremely entertaining. But also the university division was something I know you guys put a ton of effort into and brought here a wonderful and talented field. And it comes down to the final races, the 4x400, the Iowa men, the Kentucky women take home the Relays Cup Championship.
Yeah, and speaking of 4x400, literally the last anchor leg of the 2022 Drake Relays is on the track right now. So it's bittersweet here to hear Mike J's voice reverberating behind us. Really exciting, a incredible race taking place right now, but none better than the university division that we saw. Kentucky, on the women's side, overcoming Oklahoma State, who did very well in the middle distances and distances this weekend. But it's fitting. Lonnie Green is inducted to the Drake Relays Hall of Fame this weekend, and they have one of the best, not just sprints, but women's track and field programs in the country with the trophy at indoor nationals. And this weekend was just a small taste of what they could do. I mean, they competed very well in the Relays Cup events, but they also won the 4x2, which isn't even scored in this event, and the shuttle hurdle. They competed very well there as well. So Lonnie Green committed to the Drake Relays. He called me after he got the trophy and already said, "Hey man, I just want you to know I love this meet. We're gonna come back." So I said, "Hey coach, I'll show up in Eugene with the contract." So we'll be excited to have the Wildcats back to defend their cup next year. And then, of course, in the state of Iowa, we knew this. The Hawkeye men have won 3 straight Big Ten titles. Joey Woody has the Hawkeyes firing on all 6 or 8 or 10 cylinders. Now, they may have a V10 over there in Iowa City. To see them come out, and Michigan was in it until the very last race, but really Iowa dominated the Relay Cup this weekend.
Yeah, the talk was about the Hawkeyes' depth, which we'll hear from Coach Woody here in a second, but also we have Lonnie Green on the record. Here it is.
Anytime you come to a place like this, that the people, the officials, everybody just love the fact that you're here. When you're walking in the parking lot and someone goes, "Thank you for coming," that blesses your heart. That makes you want to come back. Like I told the gentleman, I don't even know who he was. I said, "Thank you for saying that. We will be back next year."
I mean, this is a meet where maybe some of the athletes that don't make it to the NCAA championships are able to actually contribute to a team title. And so it's the same thing at Big Tens. It takes a lot of depth to be able to win championships. And, I think that's what we've built our team around, is building that depth so that we can compete to win the team titles.
Well, there you have it. Mike J is going over the loudspeaker right now, saying his goodbyes. This is the end of the 112th Drake Relays, and after 2 years of so much uncertainty, back on track here at the Drake Relays in Des Moines, Iowa, on the campus of Drake University. Blake, congratulations on a job well done to you and your staff. The fans answered the call, the athletes answered the call, had some elements, but wow, what a week here in Des Moines.
Yeah, we avoided severe weather. That's first checkbox complete. And as you said, Mike J just cut the mic and wished everyone a safe trip home. And as we look ahead to 2023, it's going to be incredible. America's Athletic Classic truly proved it's back on track. I mean, we saw certainly the Olympians, to have Olympic gold medalist win the 110 hurdles, Hansel Parchman. We didn't even talk about that. Kind of make a statement because it's windy. It was windy, and that's a tough way to hurdle. We saw the women's 100 hurdler gold medalist Jasmine 𝐑𝐞𝐿 not succeed in those conditions. Hansel came out and did it very casually, nonchalantly, or so to speak. And but to see that type of performance and that level of excitement getting ready for Eugene, all the way down to the elementary school kids on Thursday night that just had boundless energy, it is better than we could have imagined. We couldn't have scripted it. Certainly, we would have loved to see more meet records and world records and all of the things that the athletes accomplished this weekend. We would have loved to see more of those. But considering the incredible wind and the conditions, one of the things I'm most excited about is the loyalty of the fans. It was shoulder to shoulder, top to bottom, from over almost to the 1,500 meter start all the way back to the home stretch, pretty much everywhere you looked, and that was Friday afternoon, all day Saturday until just about 20 minutes ago as the 4x4s wrapped up here. So really want to thank the fans and, of course, our hundreds of officials who've made this possible, that without flinch, whether it's setting up a sound system, moving hurdles, raking sand, retrieving 20-pound implements, whatever it comes down to, they never flinch at the task at hand. So without those people, it couldn't happen, and we're excited. We're going to put tickets on sale next February, and they're going to go fast just like they did this year.
Cannot wait for that moment. The countdown for 113 starts right now. Thank you for joining us all week. Once again, huge shout out to the fans, athletes, all the officials, the staff, just so much fun. For Blake Bolden, I'm Michael Admire. That's it from the Drake Relays.